Well, hello everyone. Cheryl here from Cards by Cheryl, and I'm happy you stopped by my channel today. I wanted to show you a really quick card to make using your paper scraps. As you can see here, I've got a ton of scraps that I just pulled out of my my paper scrap box, and if they were larger pieces, I cut them into smaller strips, but you can see what I've done here. So I was watching a gal by the name of Anna Hellman, I think, I'll let you know for sure. Annie Hellman, and she is with a YouTube channel called Scrapping, Stamping, and Stuff. And I follow all her videos, and she's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, very knowledgeable. She's a great card coach, and I just love her videos, and she's always very clear and concise, and she does lots of simple things. And one of the videos she did showed how to use up your paper scraps to make a card. So that's what we're gonna do today. All you really need is some scraps that coordinate pretty well. I've got a gold piece in here that might come in handy, maybe for the inside, but just a bunch of scraps on hand. I'm gonna use some colored twine for the front of it. And then I have a little ephemera, a hello that I already pre-die cut and put together. And this is from the Honeybee Buzzworthy Stamps and Dies set. And this is a really cute set. It's got all the dies that go with it that cut out the letters and everything. So we're gonna use this on the front of the card. And then I have a smaller card base. This is 4 by 5 1/4. No, is that right? 5 1/2. Yeah, 4 by 5 1/2. So it's just a little bit skinnier this way. And then I cut another piece of paper 1/4 inch shorter on each end to put on top of the card base. So we're gonna build our card with the scraps on this piece of paper. I need a little bit of glue. If you choose to have tape runner adhesive, that's fine too. I just prefer glue in this case. So this is just what I'm calling, I think, excuse me, a scrap paper card. And I was drinking some water before I started filming, and it went down my breathing hole. So I'm choking still a little bit. So the way that Annie showed me how to do this with her video, which I will also link so you can go watch, is you just start with, just pick one, any one. I'm gonna go with, let's see here. I'm gonna go with this floral piece. And you just find a place to anchor it on your card front or on your panel. So just like so. Nothing terribly special. You don't have to measure or anything. You're just eyeballing it, putting it down there. Then let's rotate 1/4 turn, and clockwise or counterclockwise, it doesn't matter. Now let's see, I'm gonna grab this piece and I'm going to put it right there, and I'm gonna leave about 1/8 of an inch, yeah, about 1/8 of an inch gap in between. So it looks like it's kind of a grid. And I will put this into high speed in a few more turns. I just want to show you basically the idea of what we're doing here. Okay, so just leave them hanging off the edges. You don't have to worry about that right now, but if it bugs you, you can cut them off now. I'm gonna go with, so this piece of scrap is not square. So I'm gonna have to bring my trimmer in and clean it up a little bit because I want to use this plaid. So I'm just going to line it up with my blade and then cut both ends so that they're gonna be straight. And then I need to clean up the ends. Okay, put that back over there. So I'm going to use this plaid, and I think I'm going to put it right here. Again, being sure you leave that 1/8 of an inch space in between. Give it a turn. And let's see, should we do something in yellow maybe? So I'm gonna do that. Don't really worry too much about your colors or your patterns or your directions. You just kind of let it flow. Let it flow however you just feel like randomly putting things down. This is the 3rd or 4th one of these cards that I've made since I watched her video, and I decided I wanted to make one video of myself, my own. Let's see, how about, we've got some skinnies. I do like to vary the widths a little bit. So we could do, that's too close to this color. So maybe we do, maybe we do this. Here we go. Or do we want to do that? I think I like the polka dots. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and go into high-speed mode. And when I get done filling everything in, I'll be back. Now what we're going to do is cut all these off with the trimmer. And you can use just regular scissors if you're not comfortable doing it this way. And sometimes it takes me a couple of tries. But since we're gonna pop this up onto the front of it and there's gonna be some white space around it, it's okay if it's not perfect. There. Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? Okay, so now we have all of these scraps. Let's get these out of the way. Those are probably going to go in the trash can. I'm not going to recycle those really small scraps probably anymore. Okay, so now we're going to pop this up onto the card base. But I want to, let's see, where am I going to have that? No, I want it to go like this. Oh, I think I like it like that. And so I'm going to tie the twine around it right now. And to do that, I'm just going to hold a pretty good sized tail at the end and wrap it twice. And I want the bow to be on this left-hand side, so I started on the wrong end. Let's try that again. Okay. Let's trim that off. Always tricky tying bows on camera. Tedious, especially when you have no nails like me. Okay, so then you just fuss with your bow a little bit. And what I like to do is grab the two tails and the knot and just kind of tug them so that they are pointing in the direction I want them to be pointing. And then we're ready to put our base down. We were going to pop that up though. So let's use some dimensionals for that. Actually, I'm going to just use some regular old foam tape. So this is the top. Make sure we have the top right. And I'm going to hopefully get this aligned. Huh. That stuck down. And I'm not going to pop this up just because it starts to get thick if you do too many popped up layers. Oops. So there you have, within a matter of a few minutes, a very sweet Hello card made out of scraps of paper. I have to fix the bow. I still have to glue the bow down. There. Hold that for a second. That's sweet. I love it. So thank you, Annie Hellman, for showing me how to do that. And I hope you don't mind that I bragged about you in my own video. All right. Thanks for stopping by today, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.